Shalom Israel. First off, I want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah.
I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders and great millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect occupants pushing the word of truth and sincerity. Lately, I've been reading the Proverbs, and I was in Proverbs, the 24th chapter, and I came across a scripture, man, that I didn't really ever recognize it was in the scriptures before. So I just wanted to share it with the Akim, you know. Proverbs 24:9.
Proverbs chapter 24, verse 9. The thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men.
That's right. So the scriptures say that the thought of foolishness is sin. Just that thought. And basically, you know, we know that sin is transgression of the law, man. So this is basically a commandment, man, that the thought of foolishness is sin, man. So that's how the gravity of how the Most High even considers your thoughts and the things that are going through your head, because like the brother Ariala always says sometimes, everything always starts off as an idea, and then through the will of the Most High, usually those ideas manifest into actions in the flesh, you know. So the main foolish thing that we have to behold right now is things of the world, because we always read in Ecclesiastes 10:7, it says that folly is set in great dignity, and everything in this world that we know of, man, is just foolishness, man. It's in opposition to the righteousness which is contained in the scriptures, man. So basically, to me, what I get out of that scripture is basically when you have worldly thoughts, that's sin, man. Now, if you do have those thoughts that enter into your mind, man, the thing to do is repent. Ask the Most High to take those demons off you, because that's another thing, that's a demon, you know, because you want to rebuke those thoughts and just pray that the Most High put the spirit on you to where it doesn't play out to where you're acting out and being worldly. Go ahead. Nah, that's all I wanted in Proverbs 20:24. You want to get that in 1 John.
Just to answer the brother's point, man, showing that is a commandment. The scripture say that he that gives his mind over to the law shall be occupied in prophecies, man. So that's what our mind is supposed to be given to, man. The law, statutes, commandments, and the will of the Heavenly Father. You know, but if you're giving your mind over to foolishness, well, yeah, man, then sin is gonna bring forth. That's the order of things. It starts in your mind. You start mulling it over, trying to rationalize it, and then all of a sudden, what you do? Once you get the rationalization, you give yourself to go ahead from that demon, you act on it, man, and then sin is conceived.
Matter of fact, read that again, because it's the second part to that I didn't break down.
Okay,
so let's read it again.
All right. Proverbs 24:9. The thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is as an abomination to men.
Okay, so the first part is that the thought of foolishness, which is worldly thoughts, wicked thoughts, basically anything outside of this Bible, man, that's sin. And it says that the scorner is an abomination to men. So brothers that sincerely doing the work, putting up videos, man, having faith, living out this thing to the best of your ability, man, you should be joyous and hopeful, man, because you got a lot of scorners and scoffers out there, man, that are coming up and talking blasphemy and basically slandering the men of the Lord, man. But those guys are an abomination to men. So basically, that increases our chances of being saved, man.
Also, if I can add to that, because it said that the thought of foolishness is sin, and it led right into scorn being an abomination. That's also brothers and truth, man. That's right. Having scornish thoughts in your mind towards the brothers.
That's right.
You know, you're thinking foolish things in your mind, having assumptions about brothers. Okay, that's foolishness, man. Because if you're in the spirit, man, you know good and hell well that whatever you think is more likely not true about these brothers, man. That's just a demon, and you having scorning thoughts in your mind, man. So that makes you an abomination, you know.
And ultimately, it's worldly.
Yeah.
Because in this ministry, in the brotherhood, rather, man, we supposed to love each other like Yahweh Shah loved his disciples, man. You're not supposed to look at your brother with carnality, basically with a worldly lens. Like when your brother do something or say something that you don't like, sometimes you just got to examine your own self and be like, man, why? Is it something that I maybe did that maybe triggered that reaction from the brother? That's basically turning the other cheek and having just genuine love for your brother, man. Basically being spiritual. Go ahead.
All right, 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Ultimately, a lot of the things as far as like guys falling out the truth, coming up with all these different doctrines lately, man, and even for guys who are disorderly within the camps, you know, basically brothers that can't get together, is because you got them elements of the world in your spirit, man. Matter of fact, read that again, Barbara Shaw.
1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
That's right, because love not the world, neither the things that are in the world, man. And I can go through the laundry list of all some of the things that are in the world, but it corrupts your spirit. Because we know that the world, as we know it now, man, it's a set time that the Most High is going to destroy this world, man, because it's wicked. So we're not supposed to love this world, man, neither the things that are in it. Go ahead.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
So if you love the world, man, the love of the Father is not in you. Because if you got love for the world, it's going to show, man. You can't fake the funk, or you can only fake the funk for so long. Like acting like you are really down for this thing, but really you want to be in the world, man. It's going to manifest, man. And how you dealing with brothers, that's usually how it always starts, man. When a guy, like all of a sudden, his whole mind, mode, and attitude towards brethren, you know, is slighted from maybe a way that he was treating his brother before.
Same as a woman cheating on her husband.
Same as a woman cheating on her husband, man. Her whole vibe and her aura towards her man is going to be off, man. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world.
That's right. For all is of the world, man. It's the lust of the eyes, and it goes through the list, man. The pride of life, basically, man, which the Most High hates pride, and pride goeth before destruction. So basically, the way I started was saying that even the thought, a foolish thought, man, that's sin to the Most High, man. And it's usually because you're not into the Word. You know, you're not in the spirit. So brothers, you know, we all in the flesh, so sometimes you're going to get a foolish thought or a worldly thought, but you got to pray it off, fast, do whatever you got to do, rebuke that thought, man. You know, and you want to always pray to the Most High to keep the Spirit on you, man, to stay locked into the Spirit, which is the Word, you know. So with that, you got to precept. So with that, I just want to give all praise to y'all, Bashem Yahushua, and Shalom.
Shalom.